Good morning, students. Today we will recall the chapter The Rise of Small Kingdom in South India. So let's start this chapter with this heading The Chola Empire. This is the story about the Chola dynasty, which believed to have originated from the fertile valley of the river Kaveri. By the turn of the 8th century, there were three prominent kingdoms of the south, the Cheras, the Pandyas, and the Cholas, who were considered to be the most powerful of the three. The founder of Cholas was Vijaya, who defeated Pallavas. The Chola Empire rose as the supreme power under the greatest Chola king, Rajaraj I. He defeated the eastern Chalukyas of Vengi, the Pandyas of Madurai, and Mysore. His campaign of expansion included the capture of Sri Lanka, which remained under the Chola rule for 75 years. He also conquered the island of the Maldives and even sent missions to Indonesia. Being an able administrator and a great lover of architecture, he commissioned the building of the magnificent temple of Tanjore. The temple is named Rajarajeshwar after him. Rajendra Chola, the son of Rajendra Chola I, took over the kingdom after his father's death and was an able ruler just like him. His greatest achievements included the conquest of Andaman and Nicobar Island. Rajendra Chola then later attacked the western Chalukyas and their allies. He conquered lands rights up to the bank of the river Ganga. From the holy river, he collected the sacred water in golden pots and poured it into tank he called Chola Ganga. He then adopted the title of Gangai Konda, which means victor of the Ganga. The period under his reign came to be known as the Golden Age of the Cholas. Art, music, dance, poetry, drama, sculpture, painting, philosophy, and religion all reached new heights. Temples were the center of all activities, where the courtyard served as a school for students who were taught ancient Vedas and scriptures. This was also time of religions, and the worship of Lord Shiva increased in popularity. The Tamil language received great encouragement. The famous poet Kamban lived during this period, and his work Ram Avtaran is one of the greatest epic of Tamil literature. And many great literary works like Shilpa Dikaram and Mani Makalai were written during this period. The Cholas continued to lay much emphasis on architecture. Magnificent temples were built. The large rock-cut temples at Mahabalipuram and the Kailash Nath were built in the 8th century. The Shiv temples of Tanjore and the bronze statue of Nataraj are fine examples of Chola art. Constant wars and internal conflicts led to the disintegration of Chola Empire in about 1279 century. By the 13th century, the Pandyan monarchs were gaining strength. The Chola Empire shrank to the region around Tanjore and soon came to an end when the last Chola king, Rajaraj III, died. Now let's start the story of Pandyas. One of the three ancient kingdoms in the south of India was the Pandyan kingdom, who ruled over Tamil Nadu until the end of the 15th century. The Pandyas carried on frequent wars with Sri Lanka. In the 11th century, they were compelled to submit to the supremacy of the mighty Cholas. The Pandyan Empire was established by the Emperor Kaudugan in the 6th century. The Pandyas grew in strength and expanded their kingdom Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu was divided between the Pallavas and the Pandyas. The river Kaveri acted as a boundary between the two kingdoms. The Pandyas controlled the district which are known as Madurai and Tirunelveli today as well as parts of southern India. The Pandyas' kingdom was powerful kingdom but were often subdued during clashes with the Pallavas and the Cholas. In the 13th century, the Cholas had become very weak and were fast losing control of their lands. A number of Pandya's kings helped in the survival of Pandyas, but it was Mahavarman who led this revival. But after his death, his two sons fought against each other for the throne. A general of the Delhi Sultanate took advantage of his cause and raided the kingdom, which brought an abrupt end to Pandya's rule. Thank you and have a nice day. And one important thing, students, please prepare lesson 9 and 10 for your revision too. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.